hours, which will be commencing from Monday to Friday, starting from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. IST, right? So before I start, let me first introduce myself. My name is Rohan, and I carry more than 13 plus years of working in the cybersecurity industry. I have worked across different product lines, and being as in tech, troubleshootings and all, I have more than 10 plus years. Uh, Still, I am like, it's like I still do the T-shoot where Wireshark is one of a major used application in my day-to-day cases and all. So that is what I will also try to pass on the information how I use the Wireshark, and I will also try to discuss some use cases how you can mitigate the problems, right? So the focus will be entirely on the Wireshark tool. Although in like terms of the troubleshooting, there are several other factors and tools logs that needs to be considered in along with the PCAP captures. But if in case we have some time left at the end of the workshop, in like that case, I will also be talking about some more T-shoot tools, what you can use along with the PCAP captures, which can help you to mitigate the problem in a shorter. Okay. Now, with that, let me share my screen. So I just need to get an overview of my audience. Is here anyone who has no idea what Wireshark is or has not? Because what I've been told is like you guys have gone through some previous basic workshop for the Wireshark. So is there anyone who has not gone through that? Because based upon that, I will start my sessions according to it.
I have not gone through.
Yeah, hello sir. This is all totally new for me.
Okay, fine then, fine. If it's new for anyone, I will start from the basics. Okay, not a problem.
Yes, sir. I am also new, sir. Totally.
Okay then. Okay, brilliant. So one next question is, everyone is comfortable with the terms of networking. Like, for example, if I say TCP, handshake, SSL handshake, Windows scaling, or I say throughputs, round trip time, transmissions. Do you guys are okay with these terms?
Yes, sir, no issue.
Yes,
Or
sir.
you need me to? Okay, so you guys are okay with the TCP concepts and all, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay then. Okay,
So
fine.
please also come from the interview perspective, what interview can ask in the like L2 or L3 level interview, like for 5 to 7 years experience guy, what interview can
Okay.
ask from the
Okay,
WhatsApp.
those things, if you would not mind, I will be taking up those things in at the last day, most likely on the Friday. Okay, once we are done with the Wireshark functionings and all, how to work onto it, then I will give you the tips and tricks to like crack all those. Okay, fine. So let us start now.
चल मैं तो करता हूँ
And I request everyone to be on mute. If you have the question, unmute yourself and you can talk. Okay. Once you have asked your question, please go on mute because the session is getting recorded and unwanted noises will not sounds likely good, right? Kuldeep, you have mentioned it will be okay if you can cover a little bit. What, it's like, is this with reference to TCP?
Then TCP, three-way handshake. If you...
Oh, okay, got it. Okay. Fine, fine. Okay, so if there is anything you want me to explain, okay, let me know. I will like go in much more depth into that. Okay, fine. So let me share my screen now. Give me a confirmation once you see my screen.
Yes, it's visible.
Okay, fine. So see, with reference to Wireshark, Wireshark is an open source tool. Okay, Anyone can use it as you want to use it. Any product can integrate the Wireshark in whatever tool they are trying to build up. So it's like source code is an open in the market. Okay, so that's why companies are profound with reference to the Wireshark. Not only that, there are several vendors who will have their logs in terms of TCP dump format or this is NIFR format. They will be having it compatible with the Wireshark structure. Okay. Now that being said, how does the Wireshark reads the packet, right? So keep in mind, Wireshark uses two libraries, which helps it to understand that, okay, this is a TCP packet, this is a HTTP packet, or this is an FTP packet, or
Sir,
what?
one thing, sir, ask one thing. Sir,
Yes,
how to configure or install in my environment or laptop?
Wireshark.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, just let me like
Uh,
complete. Tell me.
yeah, sir, just wanted to one thing.
Uh-huh.
Like we have attended one previous session as well with
Uh-huh.
Atul sir. What was the process there? Na? Like they first take the class while keeping all the participant muted, so without disturbance, the class could be continue. And after the session complete, he took one Q&A session. So whatever the question will be there, he take in that after completing in last half hour he takes that in if that would be okay
Yeah, I think
because
that's
in
the right approach.
yeah.
So, sir, what I'll do, Round sir, I'll give you host access. Just mute everyone and just take the questions after 15-20 minutes, after every 15-20 minutes. Okay.
That is what I will
Because
do.
there are a lot of participants, so it's going to be a very
Sure.
one. Let me give you the
Give
access.
me the access.
Yes, if we have query now, we will raise a hand. It is
Yes,
also
correct,
good option.
correct, correct.
Not worry.
But now you
See,
have the host.
okay, let me clear. I must like let me be very clear how my class is like going to be. Okay, I'm not sure how previous trainer has taken that. What I'm going to do is, since the count of the students are high, let me complete what I need to, and then I will upfront say that is there any questions or doubts. At that point of time, whoever has any concerns and doubts, please raise your hand. I will like unmute you. You can talk. Okay, clear?
Good. Okay sir, okay,
Fine.
that's good, yeah.
Okay then. So okay, guys. So see here. The Wireshark uses two types of libraries in order to understand the hexacode format of the packets to let us see what we see on the PCAP. Those files are libpcap and TCP dump libraries. Okay, so that is what the internal libraries which is inbuilt in your software. Okay, now coming to that, how you install the Wireshark? Just download the Wireshark from any website. It's like the Wireshark has its own website here, Wireshark download. Just search for that. Okay, open the link. And you can just download any software version or the latest one based upon what your Windows machine is, right? So just like use that to download. Click onto it. The file will be downloaded. You can install this. Keep in mind, while installing, it will prompt you to select whether you want to install the NPCAP as well as USB PCAP. USB PCAP is something which is optional. You do not need to do that, but go with an NPCAP. Reason behind that is because NPCAP, if not installed, your Wireshark will not be able to capture the loopback interface traffics. Loopback interface traffics is a needed thing when you are trying to troubleshoot with reference to your local server's communication, like the client and the server is hosted on the same machine. Okay, or let's say you are trying to troubleshoot the issues with reference to VPN. Okay, so you want to see how the packet has been sent to the VPN software before it gets encapsulated, right? So I want to see that how the packet was generated, was sent to the VPN interface, So that is an internal functioning which is handled by the loopback. So you need to have that loopback captured if in case you want to troubleshoot such problems. Okay, so that's why please install npcap. Okay, so that's the option you have to select, and once you are done with that, it will automatically install. It's just next. Okay, so it's not a rocket science where you will face any kind of an hurdle. Just keep in mind, make sure npcap is checked when you are trying to install that. Okay, clear? Like here the file is getting downloaded, but you can do it. Okay, now so let's start with the Wireshark. So see here, at first glance, what you will see is it will ask you how you want to, or on what interface you want to take the packet capture. Okay, you can see the list of interfaces, what is on your machine. Okay, so you can, and see if you are confused that, okay, hey, on which interface I shall see that. Do you see this graph running? This is telling you that which interface is having the traffics. Okay, so this is my loopback. This is the loopback, which will always have the traffic. Okay, and this is my Wi-Fi interface because my laptop is connected to the Wi-Fi. My laptop is not on the LAN. You are not seeing any traffic generated on the LAN. So we know that if I will take the packet captures here, it's of no use. I only have to take the packet captures where the graph is showing me that the packets are flowing in there. Okay, now when you take the packet captures, there are two things. See, this is called capture filter. Okay, and this is display filter. There's a difference between that. See, if I do not set the capture filter, and if I simply say, okay, take the packet capture on Wi-Fi, see what it is doing. It is taking a lot of packets, right? Everything, whatever my machine is sending or receiving the packets, it is capturing everything, right? So I might not need all that, or maybe I want to test something. Customer reported some issues with his application with reference to his websites, with reference to the file transfers, something. Okay, you want to take a blind PCAP, do it. That's not a problem. But here, see here, I got 10,231. Do you see my cursor at the bottom? 10,231 packets, right? I may not be looking for that. So in that case, if you know exactly your source IP, destination IP, or maybe the destination port and protocol number, keep in mind, these are the 4 prime unique factors with reference to which you can set the display filter to filter out what you want. Okay, for example, if I say that, okay, just show me the TCP. Okay, so if I say, just show me the TCP, it will show me the TCP packets only. Okay, if I'll say, okay, just show me the UDP, show me the UDP packets only, right? So you can type the protocols what you want to see, HTTP, FTP, ESP, whatever. Okay, but apart from that, there are a lot of protocols based upon what you can set the filters like IP.A DDR, IP.SA DDR. Okay, so those things you can define like, okay, this is the IP what I will be using to search my packets. Okay, so there are operations and or, which I will be talking about later on. But this is the display filter. It's like you have taken a packet capture and you want to see. Guys, be on mute, strictly on mute. Okay. Okay, so display filter now here you like got this, right? Display filter is going to filter out with reference to the captured packets. What you have captured, you want to see something specific from that. That is where you will set the filters here. But if in case I am trying to take a packet capture for some problem. Let's say the problem is with reference to any application which runs on port anything like, let's say 8888, right? So I know that that's a unique marker for that, right? So what I will do is I will simply write port 8888. Okay, keep in mind display filter syntax that is here is of the Wireshark, but here it is of the TCP dump. Okay, so it's the TCP dump kind of a thing. Like you can say UDP port 53 or like TCP, port 80 or port 8888, right? Or if you want to look for any specific IP, then you will write the filter as this. Host, you will use the word host, like in TCP dump we use that, right? So host, and then you will write the IP. Okay, I need the traffic from 192.168.1.3. Okay, whatever that is. So now what I'm saying is that take the packet capture for the packet which has this IP. Now this IP can be in source, can be in destination, doesn't matter. Okay, because here I'm not saying, okay, this is the source IP or this is the destination IP. I'm saying it's just an IP, it's a host. If the packet has this IP, take the PCAP. This is also called, or the customers may use the word BPF, bidirectional packet forwarding capture. Okay, so if someone asks you, okay, hey, how would you take a BPF capture on the Wireshark? This is the answer. It's just a fancy way to say that set of single filter which will ensure that outgoing and incoming packets both are getting captured. Okay, by means what? What I have sent the packet out, what I have received, capture both. Okay, so this is also a way to have an BPF captures. Okay, so if I said like this, I'm not sure what is my machine IP. Let me check that. CMD, the config. My IP is 1.2. Oh, sorry, 1.12, right? Here you can see that 1.12. So if I say that, okay, hey, take that packet capture with reference to host 192.168.1.12, he will do that. Okay, so now only for this, whatever the traffic will go to and received to this IP, that is only getting captured. Okay, so this is called which filter? No, that is BPF, but what is the filter
BPF.
that I said?
Capture.
I just told you. One is display filter and the other one is capture filter.
Capture.
Okay, so this is
Capture filter.
capture filter. Based upon the capture filter, the PCAPs are getting captured. Now here I can set my display filter. But okay, hey, in this, show me like TCP. Let's say I'm saying TCP dot flags. Okay, flags dot syn is equal to 1. Just show me the packets which has the syn flag 1. There is none, right? So no packet has the syn flag 1. It is showing me like that. So now this is the display filter. What I want to see in the cap. Now, yes, please. Gaurav, do we have? Gaurav, are you still on the call?
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Do we have an option to force mute everyone?
Yeah. This is the reason I give you the host access. You can mute everyone.
No, I am muting everyone, but I think some are trying to unmute themselves.
Just let me check. Now you can request for unmute. I'll do it for you.
Okay, I've unmuted myself. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Fine. Thank you. Okay. So let's talk about more about the filters now. Okay. Let's see what filters you can set and what not. So I will take a blind capture so that we will have a lot of filters onto that. Continue without saving. Let me clear this display filter, sorry, capture filter.
So why we are using loopback traffic capture?
Like I've mentioned, loopback traffic capture is something which will help you to troubleshoot the problem with reference to your local traffic. See, what happens is, okay, let me open the paint. I will tell you.
I think NCAP is allowed to capture the virtual system packet also, right? Just simple definition.
Any which is internal communication.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything which is internal. Okay, see here. See what happens now. Think like this, that this is your Windows machine NIC card, okay, or any device NIC card, NIC card, which is your interface, Wi-Fi interface, LAN interface, whatever that is. Okay. Now what happens is now that there is a there is an actual physical interface here. This is your actual physical interface. Physical interface means I'm talking about your LAN, your WAN, your VPN, okay, whatever. The interfaces which you can see here, ncpa.ctl, right? I'm talking about that. Those are the adapters which you can see, and you can modify the configurations for that, right? So I'm talking about this. Now what happens is, whatever the application is running, whatever the application, that may be your Teams, Zoom, your browsers, anything, okay, whatever. Now what they will do is they will create a packet, right? They will create the packet and they will try to send that packet to your physical interface so that the packet can be further than be sent out towards whatever the network you have, right? Now who is doing that? There is a loopback in play. There is a loopback, because when the applications are creating the packet now and sending it, they are not sending it to physical directly. There is a loopback which has the IP 127.0.0.1 by default. Okay, this is the loopback IP. So whatever traffic is created by your machine, that is first sent to the loopback, and loopback then sends it to the physical interface, where you see that source IP is getting assigned, and then the packet has been leaving the firewall, right? Oh, sorry, your Windows machine or any device for that matter. Now what happens is, if I'm trying to access google.com, that's fine. I am not interested to see how the packet reached to the physical interface. I just need to see that how the packet was sent out. Here I want to take the capture, right? With the actual source and destination, the packet was actually used to send it out. That is what I'm interested to see. But it's not the case always. Let's presume you are troubleshooting a VPN related traffic where, let me give you a use case. So what happened is customer said that traffic is not going through the VPN. Okay, whatever that the VPN may be, SSL VPN, IPsec VPN, client-based VPNs, okay, GRE tunnels, whatever. Now the problem is that when you did the troubleshooting with reference to VPN traffics and all, you took the packet captures on your router, firewalls of the both the ends, right? You saw that the packets is not coming. Okay, that I'm not getting the packet from the client machine. Okay, you took the packet captures on the downstream device, maybe the switch, maybe the router, whatever that is. You are not seeing the packets. Okay, so now your concern is whether client is really sending the packet or not. There is a possibility that the client itself is failing to send the packet. Yes or no? If like someone is not sending the packet, how would I receive it? That's not my job, right? So you will take the packet capture on the client machine. When you take the packet capture on the interface, like I did it here, like, okay, I'm taking the packet capture on the Wi-Fi interface. I see nothing. Or I take the packet capture on the VPN interface, right? I see nothing. I don't see the packets getting generated. Now, how would you confirm that? How would I confirm that? Is it the problem with the Wireshark? Maybe I'm taking the wrong captures. That is one of the thing. I will reconfirm that I'm taking the capture on the right interface. I'm not seeing anything, right? So what is going wrong? Let's take the packet capture on the loopback. Okay, so that's where the loopback will come in play. Whenever you want to verify that how the packet was created before it got encrypted into the VPN tunnel, you have to see this loopback interface capture. Let me show you one thing. Okay, I have a Python Okay, I am running a internal. See, I have built a HTTP server 8080. Okay, just a single command. Anyone can do that. Just install the Python, go into the directory where your Python is, and then you can run this command. Okay, it will start the internal web server hosted on the port 8080. You can use any port for that matter. Okay, now let's say I want to see this traffic, port 8080. I'm taking capture on the Wi-Fi. Okay, so if I say here that, okay, take the packet capture for display filter, sorry, capture filter is port 8080. Okay, that is what I'm setting, right? Port 8080, and I'm starting the capture. Let's see whether I see the packets or not. Let me stop this. Now, if I have to access that, how I will access 127.001.8080. It's an HTTP, okay? So I'm trying to access that. Should have worked. It's not that. Oh, yeah, it is working. Okay. Okay, it is working. So do you see this? This worked, right? But do I see the packets? Let's see that. Nothing, right? I'm seeing nothing. Why? Because it's an internal communication. It never reached to your physical interface. Physical means I'm talking about Wi-Fi, LAN, VPN, whatever. Okay, what we see in the NP cap. Okay, so that it is not reaching to that. Okay, that's why we didn't see the capture. If I have to see such a traffic, what I need to do? I have to stop this. I have to go back to loopback. Then I will write here port 8080. Come on. Open this. Now it is starting the capture. Let me refresh this. I should see something. Let me access anything like Python 3.dll. I am trying to download something got downloaded. Let's see. Do you see now? Communication getting captured, right? Got it? Clear, everyone, what is loopback interface captures? What is the use case of it?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. See, this is something, and let me be honest in here, in my day-to-day jobs, whatever I have worked, where I have used the loopback. One example, what I quoted is with reference to the, whenever I need to see whether the source device actually generated the packet or not. Okay, so there I take this. Second use case is most likely you will be working on the loopback captures when you are indulging in an SWG security appliances, meaning proxies. Whenever you are dealing with a proxies, loopback will come in play. Okay. Now keep in mind, you will see double captures in the proxies PCAP. When the customers will share you the proxies related traffic, implicit or explicit proxy related traffic, you will see same packets getting twice. One with the loopback, one without the loopback. Okay. In the loopback communication, you will see everything fine, but in the actual source and destination traffic, you will see some problems. So don't get confused. In that case, we ignore any traffic which we see with 127.0.0.1 because it's an internal communication. Okay, I'm not interested in that. Got it? So keep that in mind, where you have to take this into account and where you do not have to. This will only come into account in two cases. One, if you have to confirm whether you are seeing, or almost like you want to ensure that the source is actually creating the packet or not. That's the first thing. Second is whenever you are doing an internal testing, that means the client and servers are hosted on the same machine. Like in this case, I have built HTTP web server on my laptop, and I'm just testing for that, right? So that's my internal communication. Clear? Okay. Now, coming to, is there any questions till this moment? Shall I proceed? Any questions?
So this is the common IP, common loopback IP for all
Every device.
laptop vendors, all server vendors.
Every devices, yes.
And with this IP and port number combination, we can verify if server is properly working on this application, like this application is properly working internally on the server or not.
Sir, like we are using AVNG lab for the some practical point of view. So in
Yes.
that case, our loopback interface will be work for the trace the traffic, right, sir?
Like that case, yes. In like that case, also the IP for the loopback will be 127.0.0.1. Okay, and like you can trace your packets using this. Okay, but keep in mind, loopback is just there to show you internal packet processing, not the actual traffic which left and how the traffic flow is going on in the outer world. That is not taken into account in it. This is just what is happening inside your device. Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Sir, ask one thing. Suppose VPN the client install my laptop is the connected, showing connected, but VPN.
VPN client, okay.
Yes, SSL VPN.
Mm-hmm.
Then this is the showing the connected, but I am not reached our server. So how to check in Wireshark?
I am not able to get your question, but I will hold for this question at the last. Okay, let me check what you are trying to say. Okay, because I'm like not able to get what you are trying to ask.
Okay, sir.
Abhishek,
They are saying
Warren.
like they are
No,
saying
he's
like
saying
he's connected with the VPN, but he's not able to reach the server. So how to verify? How to
No, that
troubleshoot
is
that point?
something. Now that is something I will be able to answer after day 3 of the class, because I have yet not told you what to check and like how to check.
Yes,
correct,
correct.
correct.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
That is
sir. Got
something
it.
which is not yet to be answered right now.
Hello, Rohan.
Hmm.
This side Ganga. My question is like you said that for the loopback interface, we are doing only the internal packets scene
Yeah.
checking. So, like you said that for the VPN tunnel traffic, if we have to check, then we will not get any traffic because of the data are encrypted. So we need loopback. But
No,
for that loop,
I did not say that. No, 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 no. That's
Okay.
not the point. Of course, you will see the packets, but that packets are encrypted, right? Like for example, if I'm sending an IPsec, I will see the ESPs. Okay.
Okay.
Or the SSL VPN will be having an encrypted payload. What I'm saying is, let's say you are saying that, okay, hey, I am sending the traffic, but I am saying I am not getting it. Okay. So how would you confirm where is the problem? So I will ask you to take the loopback capture. So to confirm whether your application is actually sending the packet or not.
Okay.
That's the point what I'm trying to mention.
Okay, and what about if I have that interface in between the VPN tunnel and we can get that data? Will it be possible?
Where
Take the
that which interface?
inside the tunnel, any interface?
No, no, no. Just help me with the block diagram structure where you are saying you have a machine.
Like the client and server, in between client and server, if we have firewalls or something else. And we want to take the capture at the firewall interface. Will it be possible for we will get the capture or not?
No, 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 no. You will be able to get the packet capture. That's fine. Of course, you can take the PCAP anywhere that you want.
Okay, thanks.
My point is this. He is saying I am sending the packet out, right? Firewall team is saying I am not getting the packet. So where is the packet? Right?
So we can check if the traffic is getting out or not from the source.
How?
By loopback.
By loopback, right? Not loopback. Loopback is just telling you whether the machine was able to generate the packet or not.
Okay.
Once that packet was generated, then the interface capture will tell you that whether that same packet was sent out or not. Now, if I do not see this, then I will check this. And if I do not see this, then the issue is on your application which is failing to create the packet itself. Now, why that is happening, that is a different thing to troubleshoot, where net stat and everything will come in play. Okay. So but as far as the PCAP is considered, I'm talking about loopback is here to tell you whether the packet got created or not. Got it?
Okay.
So that is what I need to confirm. But if I'm seeing the packet getting out, then I don't have anything to do with here. Then everything will lie between the firewall and the machine, right? Okay, so if I'm not seeing the packet capture on the FortiGate firewall or any firewall for that matter, then maybe it is an interface level buffer drop. Who knows, right? Got it. So that can also lead to that point that I'm not seeing any PCAP. So anything can happen. Okay, fine.
Okay, everyone, thanks.
Okay, so please go, everyone, please go on mute now. Now let's proceed further. Let's talk more about the filters part here. Stop. I will again take a blind capture over the Wi-Fi. Come on, why is not taking capture? Oh, see, the filter is set, na? Oh, come on, man. Move the filter. Now I should take the packet capture. Okay. So you can see the traffic's getting captured. Let us capture more and more. 15,000, 16,000. Okay, let's stop that. Now see, I am seeing a lot of traffics here, right? Now, first thing comes in mind is there are n number of sessions that has been captured. I hope the word session is making sense to everyone. If not, let me be precise here. Sessions means that all the parameters like source IP, source port, destination IP, destination port, protocol number. Okay, protocol number means what is the protocol number of TCP? 6. UDP? Anyone? Protocol number of UDP? 17. Right? ICMP? 1.
17.
Okay.
1.
Yes. So there are several protocol numbers which is widely used. So these things must be unique. Okay. If any traffic is matching with a pre-existing session, then a new session will not be created. Okay. So when I say that I want to check how many sessions has been captured in this, how would I do that? Right. So go in statistics. Here you will see conversations, right? Click on that. Now, Ethernet means layer 2, layer 3. Okay, IPv4 and IPv6. This is layer 4. Okay, so you can have layer 2 session, you can have layer 3 sessions, you can have layer 4 sessions. I'm seeing there are 67 unique TCP sessions. There are 111 UDP sessions. See, that's easy to find out how many sessions you have captured and which one. Okay, just look into the conversations. Okay, now see here, this is also very helpful to analyze the packets in the way you want to see the traffics, what really matters to you. For an example, I was asking the customer to create or like generate for the lab that try to access the website or the application or whatever traffic you were like trying to do with reference to which you are seeing the problem, right? So you just try to do that. And he did their application. I took the packet capture. Now I have a very huge amount of traffic captured, like 20,000 packets, what you are seeing here, right? Now I want to see that which traffic is that. You might be having some clue that what is the source IP, destination IP, or the destination port. Source port is something which you will have never clue. Source port is a random port, right? You can never guess what source port the application would be using. Okay, so you only have 5 things in your hand to know what you want to see. That is source IP, destination port, okay, and the protocol number. Okay, now out of those, if you know anything, you can just search for that here, or you want to see which one has sent a larger traffic. Do you see here packets count, packet filter? Just click on that. Okay, it will sort out. So it it is showing me that this session is having 7,594 packets captured. Only this session. Rest all are having 635, 535, and like that. If you will see with reference to bytes also, this session is having most traffic. Okay. Now do you see here packets A to B, the arrow, A to B, B to A, right? So this is when the packet is sent from source to destination, how many packets has been sent, how many data has been sent, and in the reply direction, how many packets has been received, how many data has been received. Okay, that is what you see. This is the rate of transmission. Like someone complains now that download is very good. When I'm trying to upload something, that is having the problem. If you do this, you can see the bits per second rate. Okay, that in what direction, what is the bits per second? That will give you the transmission rate. And of course, TCP graph and your throughput graph will help in that. But graphic is something which we will talk in upcoming class, maybe most likely tomorrow. But this is also one of a factor which can give you a gist. Okay, what was the rate of transmission for this stream? Okay, now see this here, the stream thing. Do you see that? This is a stream ID 0. Every session will have a unique stream ID linked to it. Think it as if it's a session ID. Think it like that with reference to Wireshark. He's saying with reference to stream ID 0, I have captured this session. So if I have to set a filter now, I can set the filter either with reference to TCP stream. I can do that. Okay. Just apply as filter, select it, and you can filter on a stream ID. Just do that. Okay. And you will see that here TCP stream equal to 0. EQ means equal to. You can write EQ or just mention the symbol equal to. That's also work. Okay. So now it is showing me all the packets which is belonging to the same TCP stream. Where is the TCP stream? If I open the TCP, you will see the stream index here. See this? So you can also set the filter like this. If you know exactly what packet you are looking at, you can also right click on that and say apply as filter selected. It will show you the same thing. So you have multiple ways how you can filter that. So either you can filter with reference to a stream sequence, which is very useful, or you can go with reference to this. Oh, now it is only showing me this one. So single session. Let me remove that. This one, right? Or you can say apply filter in both directions. Do you see this? If I want to see only one-way communication, that is source to the destination, I will go with A to B. If I want to see the reverse traffic reply, that is destination to the server, I will go with this, right? I want to see that what this source is trying to send. Any traffic which is coming from this source or going towards this source. This is BPF. This is also BPF for that a specific source and destination. Okay, so like that. You just select it. A to B and I have selected both direction. See the filters. Let's read the filter out. IP.ADDR is telling that what is the IP. Okay, it is not defining the source or the destination. It is just saying if the packet has this IP and the packet has the port, TCP port 443. Keep in mind, and means all the conditions are true. And, okay. Next, and the IP is this and TCP port is this. So he's saying that show me the packet capture which has all these 4 things. That means the packet must have these 2 IPs as well as these 2 ports. Show me that. This is the same output what you saw in the TCP stream sequence 0. Let's prove that. As per this filter, what is the displayed packet count? See my cursor at the bottom. Out of 20,357 packets based upon this filter, currently I am seeing 7594 packets, right? Guys? Anna?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Right, that is what I'm saying. Now if I set the filter for the TCP stream 0, 7594, same displayed filter. Same thing, right? So it's up to you how you want to see. It's your choice. Okay. So these are the display filters you can play with. Okay. Now, The real deal is not with reference to, see, I can, even if you are not good with the display filters now, because these things will come eventually when you start working more on the Wireshark. The more you work onto it, the more you will get that, okay, TCP dot flag something and like that, right? And even if you write this TCP dot, see, it is giving you all the options, what you want. Okay, you can choose from that. My personal tips is do not waste your time learning these. No use. Okay, the more you work onto it, the better you will get into it. Anyhow, you do not need to depend on the on like filters syntax completely, because like I showed you, I can set the filters by clicking here itself, right? Whatever you want me to set, I can set it. Not only that, let me show you the packets. Whatever filters you want me to set with, let's say I want to see the filters with reference to, for example, okay, I want to see that who has the SYN flag, right? So just right click and apply as filter, select it. And here you see it is showing you how is the syntax. tcp.flags.syn is equal to false, right? So I want to see that what all packets do not have the SYN flag. See, I can see that. You want to see which packets has the SYN flag? I can see that. Now I have a question in here. Let me, if I have to see the first packet capture, what is the first packet of any TCP capture session?
SYN packet.
How would I filter that?
SYN.
I'm not asking about the syntax. Just tell me, how would you know if I show you a packet, how would you know whether this is the first packet or not?
With the flag.
Sorry?
Flag. SYN flag.
Which flag? SYN flag.
SYN flag.
By the sequence number.
Okay. Sequence number, I will come to that. SYN flag, right? So if you go with the SYN flag, this packet is also having a SYN flag, right? Correct?
SYNAC will be the third packet.
SYNAC is going to be second packet, right?
Yeah, second packet.
So this is not the first packet. That means be specific what you want. I would say I will set the filter like this. I will set one more condition. TCP dot flag dot ACK equal, or sorry, not equal to. So exclamation equal to 1. Or you can say equal to 0. It's the same thing. Okay, how you want to put it. So if I do this, now I am seeing the first packets. Because SYN packet will only have a single flag, that is SYN. There will be no ACK, right? Correct, na? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So see here, if I see the flags here, there is only a SYN flag. There is no other flag set. So ACK will never be set. So ACK is set to 0. You can say equal to 0 or not equal to 1. It's up to you how you want to put it. Okay. So this is, if I set this filter, I can see all the first packets. Okay. Now if I'm seeing all the first packets here, so I know that, okay, these are the unique sessions that has been captured on my machine. Okay. Go in the statistics, conversations. See here, now I have sorted out only to 58. Currently, you are only seeing one packets. That's fine. I'm not interested in that. Rather, what I'm interested is in to see what all the sessions that has been formed in here. Now, keep in mind, this conversation, what you are seeing is with reference to the displayed packets, not the actual capture file. This is the displayed packet analysis. Okay. If it would have been a complete file analysis, this is how you would have seen it. This is for the complete packet. Clear? Okay, here only you are seeing one packets now for each sessions, right? So how many packets do I have? 58. Just see that displayed 58 packets here. Do you see the counters? And as per the conversation also, I am seeing all 58 are TCP. Okay.
Sorry to interrupt, Rohan.
Yes, please.
Actually, we are seeing bit glitch in between while you are like
talking
sharing the screen. So I'm not sure.
Sharing the screen.
Yes, no. While you are sharing screen, we are seeing like a glitch in between when you do those captures and all. So
No,
maybe
not for us.
No,
Not
no,
for us. It might be issue
it's
from
not.
your side. Yeah.
Okay, so if it's not happening for everyone, that means the
Okay.
issue most likely is with your connection.
Thanks.
Okay. Now, coming to the next point of SYN, someone rightly mentioned that I will check with the sequence number. Okay. See here, this is one of the session. Sequence number, let's check that. Sequence number 0, right? For every sessions, what I will show you, every session has sequence number 0. Do you see this? Do you see this? Right? What it proves, if I would have set the filter with reference to sequence number 0, of course, it would have given me the complete unique sessions that I have. Okay. Keep in mind, but there are two sequence number. One is this, what you're seeing with 0, 1 and whatnot, and one is raw sequence number. What is the difference between these two? See,
The raw sequence number is the actual sequence number.
sequence number. Yes. It's the actual sequence number that you have to always keep in mind. When you are troubleshooting, it's good to use the sequence number 0 and all for your calculation of the flights in byte data. Okay, what is flights in byte data? If I want to calculate whether there is a congestion in the network or not, these things will come in play. So I will be calculating what bytes has been sent, what I am receiving. So sequence number starting with 0 will help me with that, with the easy mathematical calculation, right? It's always to it's like easy to do the maths with the smaller number rather than doing the maths with such a large number, 715264848, right? But eventually you have to land with the sequence raw number. Make a practice to identify the sequence number with the raw parameter and set it as a column. Okay, it's always a good practice to do that. Okay, follow this structure. Apply as a column. Okay, here, just that is now applied. Apply the sequence number and the ACK number, both. Okay, both you should do so that you can easily do the calculation of flights in bytes and all. Okay, so this is raw. Let me do that. So apply as column. Okay, so now if I follow just the TCP stream, TCP stream 0, if I follow that. Okay, so you can see here the sequence. Now, is this the first packet? I don't think so. Okay, so this is not the first packet. So let's do this and sorry, going with this TCP dot flags dot send equal to 1. Okay, just show me this. Oh, the stream 0 does not have any TCP flags in 1. So it's an incomplete capture. This capture is of no use to me. Keep in mind. Now, this is a very classic example why we always ask the customer to take the packet capture to make sure that three-way handshake must be captured. If you miss the three-way handshake, that PCAP is of no use. Because if I try to analyze such a PCAP, like here, TCP stream does not has a three-way handshake. Now, what happens because of that? Now, see the initial time frame. Okay. Now, if I try to calculate or frame my structure that, okay, did I see any delay or not? I don't see anything, right? Maybe this is good, but this is a wrong reference because three-way handshake is not in here. The windows, in the three-way handshake, your MSS and all these things are getting negotiated, right? Your WSF come into play and all. So those things will not be accountable. If I calculate the window size in here, this is not reliable. Okay, because three-way handshake is not in there. Okay, so I must need a three-way handshake as else whatever I am seeing is of no use. Okay, so let me find out any stream which has a three-way handshake. me. Oh, sorry. I selected the same one now. What is my history? Okay, fine, leave it. I will do this. TCP dot flags dot add equal to 0. Okay, so let's take any one of this. Let's take this stream index 6, right? So let's take that stream index 6. Okay, fine. Here you see three-way handshake, right? Exactly. I'm seeing in here SYN here. I can see here SYN. You can see that the sequence, raw sequence number is this. ACK is 0631. Now I directly see the client hello. So the packets are missing in here. It's also not a complete good capture because I don't see it. You can see also the sequence missing right here. Okay, how do you know that what will be the next sequence number? Can anyone tell me? How is the ACK number calculated?
It will be the
Sorry,
multiple.
it will be
Multiple.
Incremental.
No.
Multiple of 64, 128 or so like that 7.
No. Okay. I think you got my question wrong. I'm not saying how the sequence number is calculated. I'm saying what will be the next sequence number? How would you know that?
The next one in the number form, like 632.
Okay, let me ask this question in a different manner. Like here, if I see this, do you think that these are the continued packets? Packet number 3?
No.
These are not continued packets. How do you know that?
By the serial number.
So what you saw in that?
Okay, maybe
After
32.
631, 632 could be the next one.
Yes.
After?
Like
After 1 by 1,
631.
31, 32, 33, 34, 35.
Can anyone do the maths and like tell me just minus this value with this? What is
By the length
what is it?
number. By
Correct.
adding the length with the sequence, we will get the next sequence.
So add length with this ACK, na? Oh, sorry, add this length with this sequence number. What do you get?
We'll get approximately 7 something.
7?
6260. Then next packet will be added with the length 1506.
Now we will get 365. Okay.
The last 4 digits start with 7.
Why we are guessing? Everyone.
The last
has
will
a
start
calculator.
with 7.
Huh?
Last 4 digits start with 7.
Let's add now 3, 6. What was that? 3631. 3631. 577. 577. Sorry, 3631. Okay, 56260. Sorry.
Yes.
3631 56260.
Correct.
56260. Right?
Adding with 1506.
No, let me minus with 622. What I get? 363 155. 155 638. And if you want to do this with what was that? What do you want to add? Plus 1506, right? What I'm saying, 163 157 766, right?
Yes.
15766.